Hey everyone, my name is Josh Kroenke. Yeah, just like the owner of the Denver Nuggets. But I'm not into basketball or management, and I'm definitely not a billionaire. What I do know is cars, and that's exactly what I talk about on this channel. All right, enough with the intro. Let's get into today's topic.
January 12, 2024, 15:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Texas. There are also laws that regulate the level of tinting that vehicle windows can have. Broadly speaking, these laws focus on the amount of light that enters the cabin after the film is applied to the windshield and windows. With this, the authorities seek to ensure safety by reducing the number of traffic accidents associated with reduced visibility and also to reduce the number of fines they issue for non-compliance. What is the permitted window tinting in Texas? Although they may vary from one part of the state to another, the laws that apply to the tinting of vehicle windows and windows in Texas require the following: percentage of tint allowed. Front windows must allow at least 25% of visible light, while rear and side windows behind the driver have no tint percentage restrictions. Windshield window: no tinting is allowed on the windshield, except for the top 4 inches. Vehicle inspection: compliance with tinting laws may be checked during vehicle inspection. Be sure to comply with the requirements to avoid problems during the inspection or fail the inspection. When the laws talk about 25% of visible light, they refer to the amount of light that will pass through the tinted paper. In that sense, the remaining percentage will be blocked. It is important to keep in mind that these rules only apply to cars and vans for personal use. Commercial vehicles are not governed by them and can have any level of tinting if their driver so desires. Penalties for improper use of window tinting in Texas. Individuals who disregard Texas tinting laws or misapply them can face penalties. Some of the most common consequences are as follows: fines. This is the most common sanction in this type of case. The amount of the fine may vary and generally depends on the severity of the violation. Removal order. In some cases, the authorities may issue an order for you to remove or replace the non-compliant window tint. Failure to do so may result in higher penalties. Problems during vehicle inspection. If your window tinting does not comply with legal requirements, you could face problems during the mandatory vehicle inspection that is required to renew your registration and obtain license plates. Most people in this situation usually fail the inspection. In more serious cases, several penalties may be combined or criminal charges may be included, especially if the driver has caused damage to other people or private property by using a tint paper that is too dark. If this is the case, it is advisable to seek help from a traffic accident attorney. In conclusion, understanding the tinting regulations in Texas is essential for every vehicle owner. Remember that the front windshield must allow at least 25% of light in, while the front side windows should also permit a minimum of 25%. The back side and rear windows can be tinted to any darkness level. Always ensure your tint complies with these guidelines to avoid fines and ensure safety on the road. Stay informed and drive responsibly.